Scheduled program to bring you a message from the President of the United States. My fellow Jamaicans, our nation is in crisis. The Decepticon variant Hobo 19 is still killing fat people. Inflation is destroying our fart jars, and now the Ukraine is being sexually raped. That is why I've asked Congress to order a full-scale attack on Joe Rogan. Not Joe Rogan, the Russian guy, the guy with the shirt. Pootie Tang, man. He's a bad dude. We gotta come together, man. Get this guy. He's got our cranes. He's got all our cranes. We need him for the better build back. The build back better. The better build back better plan, man. You say it 3 times fast, pal. You say it. God, piece of shit guy over here. Anyway, let's start the show.
Nice. Yeah, that was nice.
It's Monday, right? You gotta do the 2-step, man.
Better.
You say it 3 times fast, pal.
Stupid piece of
President of the United States, my favorite comedian, man. My favorite comedian in the world. Love him. That was actually him, though. That was actually Joe.
Yeah, man. I believe it 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Right? If you showed that to somebody, they like in another country, they would accept it. Like, oh yeah, that's Joe. We know him. He's America's president. Yeah, 81 million votes, guys. 81 million votes. Good morning, brothers and sisters. It's Monday, man. How y'all feeling? Y'all posting in off the weekend? Y'all feeling the juices? Super Bowl was last night.
Whatever.
I didn't watch a bit of it.
Yeah.
But apparently the Rams won, and there was like an unlawful assembly from the fans in the streets in LA.
They rioted?
I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if they burned down LA. Who knows, you know?
It was an occupation, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard something about Eminem cured racism at a halftime show or something like that. I don't know.
What do you do? Drop an N-bomb?
Yes. Babylon B said they had to cancel Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre because they said the N-word back in the day. They found videos of them saying it. It's like, yeah, okay.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Anyway, what's going on, brothers and sisters? How y'all doing this morning? I know you guys probably know all about the Super Bowl. I heard someone told me they didn't play the national anthem.
Wow. But they played the black national anthem probably.
Oh, really? What is the black national anthem?
Gin and juice.
Is it really?
I know. Makes sense, though.
Down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
That's it. That was the whole song.
Laid back.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, man. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man.
Build back. It's part of it. Build back. Back.
Yeah, man. You say it 3 times.
Say it 3 times, pal. Milk May, what's up, sis?
Milk May, happy Valentine's Day.
Morning. William, what's going on with you?
What up, Will?
Was that yesterday? Candle, good morning. Good morning. Roots in the house. Sherry in the house. Show. GTP, what's going on, man? GTP, I shot you an email yesterday. I think it was the right email. If you still got the same one. In my faith, what's going on with you? Charlton, what's up? Always hated Monday. Even tried to get it banned for a while, right? I feel you, man. Except about Tuesdays for me. I like Mondays. I don't know why. Just a weird dude. Fish Sticks, good morning. Deborah, good morning. They did the anthem and America Beautiful. They did do the anthem? Okay. Well, they're not totally sold out to communism yet then. Pepper for life. AJ, what's up, man?
The fool's ball.
The fool's ball. Because it's from the devil. Mama Red, what's going on? My mind on my money and my money on my mind. She knows. She knows.
Yeah, we know.
What's up, Boxo? Blind Survivor, good morning. PAEMT, what's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. Have my bow out to aim upon Cupid. Nice. Go take Cupid out. Southern Pride, what's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning. Good morning down there in Florida. I Spy, good morning. All right, guys, we get into it. G! What's up,
What up, G?
My mind on my preps. My preps on my mind. I like that.
That was nice. Tribe need to get on that.
Everyone raved over the halftime show. I didn't know any of them. Plus, who can ever top Prince singing Purple Rain in the Rain? Right?
Nice. Yeah.
They tried to reach back. You know, bring in Dr. Dre and Snoop and all of them. All those 50-year-old gangster rappers who are millionaires now.
Haven't struggled in 20 years, yeah.
Yeah, right. The struggle real. It's real in these streets.
I'm still black. Okay, man. All right.
Pagan Philosophies. What's up, JR? Good morning, brother. Nikki, good morning. Good morning. I hear you. Tammy, good morning. Try to get everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all hanging out. I know it's early. I know it was Super Bowl Sunday. It's freaking Valentine's Day. Who knows what's going on? What's up, Manis? I heard they use skin football. Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if that was a thing. I really wouldn't. That's a good segue, actually, to what we're going to start off with this morning. This professor in like gender studies or something, she gave a speech against meat. She's vegan, and she was explaining the links between white supremacy and racism and eating meat, how it's a white supremacist ideal. Okay.
Hey, where was this at, by the way? Was this Congress or is this Canada or England?
It's the United States.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a state legislature or if it's actual, you know, the federal Congress. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't remember. Let me see.
She looks like it's important, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, she says some stuff, man, and the people on the floor are laughing at her as she's saying certain things, you know, and not really taking her that seriously. I guess they thought, like we did, she was telling a joke, but she was being serious, especially when she talks about sexy fish.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Check her out.
The assumption that the best protein comes from corpses is a racist belief. How do you know the animal would have picked you to feed off their corpse? 21st century animal eating requires our complicity in a new colonialism. These events especially affect girls and young women. Your hamburger comes with a dose of misogyny. Popular culture is flooded with references to sexy cows, sexy pigs, sexy chickens, sexy fishes, who all just want to have fun. Meat eating is also one of the ways gender-based structures of oppression are perpetuated. Masculinity, a construct of the gender binary facing constant destabilization, feels always under threat, and eating animals is its protection racket. White supremacists weaponized it, eating meat, eggs, and dairy, and the baiting of liberal men as so-called soy boys are all part of the neo-Nazi messaging. To say you care about animals is considered a sign of weakness in a world still committed to the gender binary. Meat eaters, like anti-abortionists, have forgotten that one quality of non-existence is not having awareness about existence. When all else fails, meat eaters assert that animals are not our equals. I heard all your laughter. I know some of these must be new ideas, or you think they're fringe or whatever. Our whiteness is part of the problem of meat eating.
Man, does everything have to have a racial component?
And sexist.
Right, and misogyny, all that stuff. It's like if you want someone to get behind your cause, you have to link it to that somehow. This is where we are. So I still don't get. You're right. I still don't get the sexy thing, like sexy pig.
I've seen
sexy cow.
every hentai that's ever been made since the 80s. Okay. There's a Finding
sexy
Nemo,
fish.
like one. That's about it, man. Like there's no sexy fish or cows in pop culture anywhere.
Well, it's like you told me yesterday. The only sexy fish I can think of is from Shark Tale.
Yeah.
Lola, she was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what she
weird.
referred to?
I'd like the
Shark
one,
Tale?
the one. Like they just want to have fun. I was like, yeah, okay, because they're okay. But also meat eating affects women more. I'm like, okay, because it's a binary.
She said it was like a white supremacist ideal to eat like meat. She said like dairy and eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
White supremacists invented that.
Yeah.
When, man? When did
Okay,
white
the only
supremacists
thing
invent that?
the only thing I can think of is like, when they came up with the breakfast thing. You should eat eggs at breakfast. There was like a big campaign of the people behind that to push eggs should be the thing, and like how milk became healthy to drink. Like that's the only thing. There's like corporation stuff behind that, but the rest of that is BS. Like I don't understand none of that. Like it's weakness to show love to animals.
I'm pretty sure people have eaten bacon and eggs for hundreds of years for breakfast.
True, especially eggs. Like
yeah, I don't get that. I mean, you're telling me people haven't always eaten meat since the dawn of mankind? I just don't. I understand her. Like she's gotta go back and show that you can't just make assertions. That's what I hate about this culture. They can say whatever they want and throw racism at it and white supremacy. And she even admitted her own whiteness. She's an oppressor, and that's why she's speaking out. And everyone's like, "Oh yes, oh God, yes, you're right," without ever giving any real evidence, to explain this stuff. Like the whole thing about CRT. When you actually get into the nuts and bolts of how actual racist it is, the 1619 Project, a complete work of fiction, and yet this lady, the lady who wrote it, whose name escapes me at the moment because she's not important, she's always getting offered these tenured positions at universities because she
the NC chick.
Huh?
Is it the NC chick?
Yeah, she was offered at UNC Chapel Hill.
Mm-hmm. I know you're talking about.
Backlash about it because she doesn't have a degree. She doesn't have a PhD or a master's in anything. She just wrote a book.
Yeah.
And so there's so much backlash. Her position was rescinded, but it's ridiculous, man.
I like how she said you have to eat the corpses of the animal. She couldn't just say eat meat. But then also, how do you know the animal will allow you to eat your? I was like, yeah, okay, he's dead for one thing. Like you wanted to
show her like one video of like lions and cheetahs and a bear just ripping into like a baby gazelle or zebra or something.
Yeah, it's like right when it fell out the womb.
I mean, it's part of a natural order. I mean, are you going against nature later? You're going to go and teach all the carnivores in the world not to eat the sexy animals.
Also, how dare us think that we're above animals? Like,
all right. See, that's the thing. I mean, some of these people, like, they try to make vegan like
a spiritual thing.
It's a diet, but they try to make, or you could even say it's a lifestyle. I accept that, but they try to make it like a religion, man, like a faith, like a, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I hate how people try to force their ideologies on you. I'll tell you what I believe and I'll give you my opinion, but I'm going to force it on you and say, if you don't believe this, it's because you're a white supremacist and a racist.
And you're going to hell.
And you're going to hell.
And a misogynist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
I was like, okay.
Right, Grumpy? Freaking vegan cats, man. That is animal cruelty.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen these people? They try to force their cats to be vegan. Like they feed them like mashed potatoes and stuff. And if you do that to a cat for too long, like it makes them go blind, they start losing their hair. I mean, they're carnivores. They have a certain diet that they need to have.
Dang.
Ridiculous. Okay. Right, Milkmaid. All the carnivores need us.
White supremacists.
Yeah, so I believe in the carnivore diet 100%. I was watching channel I like to watch. He does a lot of medical stuff, and he wrote a book called Body Science. But anyway, there's all this new data coming out about the carnivore diet, how healthy it is. One of the main concerns about it is the cholesterol levels in your body. But they've learned so much new stuff about the HDL and the LDL cholesterols, and how the carnivore diet really is healthy for you. It's pretty cool stuff. So now the vegans are freaking out. Yeah, all meat all the time. Are you crazy?
Are you
White
crazy?
supremacists.
Misogynist.
What's up, Art? Well, just feed them mashed potatoes. And some of them, they'll feed them nothing but mashed potatoes, but they'll put like beef flavor in it and chicken flavor in it.
That's cheating.
Just give them beef and chicken. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Trying to force a cat to eat taters.
You ever seen like the Futurama? I think Simpsons and like everyone else has done a skit like this where they like teach a lion to just eat soy. He's like all emaciated and like just please kill me.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And the dude who was in it was South Park. It was a dude who was in love with a chicken and that had a baby with it. Is that what you're talking about?
What I remember was Futurama, but I'm sure everyone's done that joke. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dave Champion, Dr. Reality. Leroy's on top of it. What?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And can you unlock Riley's door? It's driving me crazy. I don't listen to it. Like,
yeah, when I'm not in the middle of a live stream, I will.
I hear it too now.
Under my hat.
I hear beat.
Family, man, family. Just this is why we do this. That's why I do this. Timmy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, moving on. It's Monday morning. We're just wilding out this morning. There's a lot going on. I know we're all watching the clock to see if 48 hours has hit yet, if World War III started. Because that's what the National Security Advisor said. We had
48 hours,
and nukes were going to be falling.
We're at 11:59.
You guys have been prepping though, because it could be kicking off. Tribe sent me a link to a channel about like Russian intelligence and stuff. It was there's so many channels out there with good info, but it was Putin giving a speech and he's talking about the interference of the United States of America, and he made a point though. Russia's on the UN Security Council, so technically, if you're a part of the United Nations, you're supposed to go there, and because we're all supposed to be allies or whatever. And if you're going to go in a war conflict, but Russia is aggressing against Ukraine without, they weren't even there at the Paris Accords. Like China nor Russia weren't there. So, Putin's kind of a hypocrite, but anyway, it's interesting. Stuff's popping off. We'll see what happens.
World War IX. Let's go.
I have noticed channels that talk about it all the time are starting to push it back. Instead of saying 24 to 48 hours, because I think we've already been past that. They're like, this week sometime it's going to happen.
Okay.
The invasion's imminent. It's been imminent for a year though, so
the walls are closing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all that being said, I hope folks are being prepared, because once it happens, it happens. We got to be ready. But anyways, so I just didn't want to touch on that too much today. It's Monday morning. Prep up. We're going to get into some other stuff. I bet she's one of those marriage counselors. How did Robin Williams put it? She doesn't even eat pork. I'll take my marriage, right? Oh, man. Yeah, it's
right.
Right. I know, right? We've already been threatened by the president with nukes, so we don't give up our guns. All right. Anyway, all right. To get on more of a serious note, I have a clip of this father. There's still schools that have mask mandates for their children. Which is weird. So a lot of parents are really starting to come out and it's like, look, we're going into the third year of this thing. There's all this data now that's coming out. Nothing's stopping Omicron. So it's time. It's time to lift the mask mandates for children. And so this father just gives this impassioned speech about his daughter, how it's affected her life, how it's time. She's so excited because finally people are going to be able to see her face. And then the school extends the mandate. I want you to watch at the end, the lady on the school board, man. Always try to be respectful of women and ladies. I don't use the C word lightly, but there are certain women in whom the C word was intended for. I'm just saying.
And they need a unit.
I am here for my daughter, and beyond anything else, she loves school. The harm you have done to her, she still loves school. She loves her teachers, her therapists, her helpers, above all, her principal at Scott School. The past 2 years have been shameful as the district has been busy lauding themselves while they enact policies that have absolutely been devastating to her growth. My 10-year-old daughter has kept these feelings to herself about how much she desperately wants to take her mask off. When we told her that it may be possible on Monday, she cried, tears. She jumped up and down. She told us that she was so excited that people may finally be able to understand her. You have harmed her so much with this. This morning, she got up before us and she started singing a song to her dolls about how excited she was that kids were finally going to be able to see her smile, that she was going to be able to see other kids' smiles, that kids would be able to understand her, and she would stop being picked on because they could not understand her through her mask, because her speech has been delayed even more than her special needs. She is a strong girl. But when I heard her do that, and I heard the things that she said, it broke me. I will never forgive myself for not fighting more. You continue hiding behind others instead of leading and fighting for the kids that need you the most. You've left them behind while you say that there's no lost learning. The vulnerable, like my daughter, have lost, and she won't get these things back. Her team is doing everything they can, and we respect them and will go do anything for them. But you have failed them.
Time.
On behalf of the whole board, thank you for your comments. Okay, I'm going to before you start, I'm just going to remind all individuals in this audience and in our overflow rooms need to have on a mask. Need to have on a mask.
Wow, what a bitch, dude. What a flappy cunt, dude. Like, oh my God. She said, oh, yeah, just so you know, you got to wear a mask.
Man, this dude gives us heartfelt speech about his daughter, and, about how happy she is to take off her mask. And she's like, oh, yeah, make sure you got your freaking mask on. And if you're in the waiting room, like.
She started screaming Black Lives Matter at him. Like
Nikki said. Meanwhile, Dad's standing there with his checkered face diaper, his pubes sticking out.
That he is. I didn't want to make fun of him either, but.
Yeah. I guess they couldn't speak without a mask on, but yeah, ain't that messed up, man?
Politicians do it
on the children. Let the kids.
Politicians, when they go up to the mic, they take their mask off and talk.
I know, right? Like freaking, we saw Pelosi last week spit in her mask for some reason. She was like, folded it up, and when they asked her a question about the Capitol Police.
That is what she did. Yeah.
Gosh, man. Good morning, Eden. Good to see you, sis.
Good morning.
Oh my God! But yeah, it's
dude, that's very
triggering. Psychological damage that we've done to our children. Over the course of this, I haven't. I encourage my kids not to wear masks. I remember at the very beginning when they were finally back in person school, everyone's been cautious, so they had to have masks on, and they did the social distance. I said, wear your mask when you have to, and take it off at every opportunity. So I didn't want my kids to be afraid. Yeah. I don't like the culture of fear that they've pushed for 2 years. So anyway,
that's my main thing too. Like my people, they were petrified. My mom petrified. I'm like, dude, calm down, man. We went through this a bunch of times. Right.
I like that. Right. I know, man. It was weird. Why'd she do that? You know what I think it is? I think they've always been careful over the past 2 years. Like as soon as they leave that podium to put their mask back on. But now they're trying to get away from that. And so in public. And so, but it was just like subconscious. She was going to put her mask on because she was getting ready to leave because they were asking her hard questions. And I think she just went to put it on and realized, oh, wait, we're not wearing them anymore in public. Gosh, I hate them all.
Just get rid of them. Stop wearing them, dude.
Wow. Yeah. Wear 2 masks. That's safe sex.
Yeah. Use glory holes when possible. That's what I was told.
I don't understand why there ain't been more fisticuffs thrown down over the last year. try to turn the other cheek, but sometimes full heathen, right?
I feel Art.
No doubt, man.
I like that pic, by the way. Art looking great in there.
I hear you, Big Chat.
Yeah, right.
Right, man. Big Chat called me out in his community post the other day. Why, like Stacey Abrams being sexy? That's a lot of loving, man. Come on, you don't think Stacey Abrams is hot, man? I'm Joe Biden in this morning. The bitter man.
Blue.
I hear you, Show. If you could survive, all the rest of us can survive.
Yeah.
I hear you, sis. Glad you pulled through. What y'all talking about in chat, man? Glory holes. What's up, Hillbilly?
That was a safe sex thing. They say use glory holes when possible.
Oh, got you. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, man. There are parents standing up, and there are people still dealing with this. Like here in the Carolinas.
No, dude. In this little blue neighborhood, they're in the cars wearing it, walking down the street wearing it, riding bicycles. There's a person who runs in the morning wearing it. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody even out there.
Me and Lady Rowan went out yesterday for Valentine's Day with Olive Garden, and like there were people like masked while they're there, like pulling it down, eating.
Wow, on Valentine's Day, having a great time.
Yeah, well, they were out of state, they were out of towners. I checked out the license plate.
Did some sleuthing.
They're from Virginia. I guess they were passing through and just stopped to eat, but you know, whatever. It's just funny. It's like most people are like, mask. Did we stop doing that a year ago?
Yeah, right.
Where are you from?
Ain't you got the vaccine yet? You loser.
Ain't you got 4 shots yet? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
All right. So anyway, I think Joe Biden's losing his mind. Like that. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I just starting to notice. You know, the guys off the rockers, not all there sometimes. But I got 2 clips. One of them is Lester Holt. He did an interview with Lester Holt a few days ago, and Lester Holt asked him about Putin. Asked him, "Did you tell him this?" and Joe's like, "Yeah." And Lester pushed him. You told him? He's like, "Well, he knows." Like what?
So you did
they're
that?
like they're Facebook friends or something. It's weird. Check them out.
I'm hoping that if in fact he's foolish enough to go in, he's smart enough not to in fact do anything that would negatively impact on American citizens.
Have you told him that?
Yes.
You've told him that you know, Americans will be a line that they can't cross?
Well, I didn't have to tell him that. I've spoken about that. He knows that. And, you know, it's a little bit, look, that's what I've asked is American citizens should leave now. We're dealing with one of the largest armies in the world. This is a very different situation, and things could go crazy quickly. Well, I didn't have to tell him that. I've spoken about that. He knows that. Well, you're being a wise guy with me,
Look.
He told Lester he's being a wise guy with him, but it was like he's like, you told him that? You directly? Well, yeah. He knows.
Yeah, come on.
He knows what I'm thinking. Come on, man.
Come on, he's seen Trump. He knows what we're capable of.
Better, man.
Look. I just like that.
Look. Whenever Joe says look, it's like, oh man, whatever he says next is gonna be great. Promise you. Here's the thing.
Man. So he's telling people to get out of there because it's gonna be in Afghanistan again. Like, we have no capabilities of doing anything. I'm like, that's what I heard.
Should see videos here in Windsor, Ontario of the Antifa Ram Ranchers. What is that?
Yeah, right.
Antifa? Definitely want to see that. Yeah, those freedom fighters, Antifa, you kidding me? Fighting all the fascists by burning down their cities. And, killing innocent civilians and black shop owners, just murdering them in the streets.
Shooting Christian organizers protesting. Just having a prayer. They weren't even protesting.
Yeah, just having a chant and a march through the streets of Charlotte saying F your Jesus.
Oh yeah, that was okay. Well, you didn't have to go there. That's triggering. That's one of the things that started this for me.
Right.
In Charlotte, I was like, oh no.
All right.
Doing too
much. Get back to Joe. He was doing he's giving a speech from his fake Oval Office. Why does he do it from the real Oval Office? Who's in the Oval Office? Is Kamala using the Oval Office? Like,
Jill.
yes, I'm serious. Why isn't he in the Oval Office now? Like, why is he still on this set with the fake windows, a different scene in the window behind him every time? It's weird.
That's where Putin goes and he videotapes stuff for his country. It's like, yeah, we already won. Look, I'm in the White House. We got.
That would be amazing if they did that level of propaganda. So, so anyway, he was giving this speech. They're asking him about like energy and stuff like that, and he goes off the rails and forgets where he is, and immediately the people swoop in and rush the press out. You know?
No,
don't you feel like the damage has already been done though?
Yeah,
I mean, we've already seen it, and you're only making it worse by making everybody leave. So, come on, man. 25th Amendment. Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and pull the trigger. Check him out, though.
Like, I'm hoping.
But President Biden, your support of clean energy and the clean energy tax policies will really allow us to accelerate that making energy reliable, affordable, and cleaner sooner. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. One of the things that I spent some time in one of the this is how many years ago now? I guess 2 years ago.
Let's go, come on, guys. Let's go, come on. Okay, come on, let's go. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's go.
I can't wait for 4 more years.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Auslander. That's a good one.
That is messed up.
That's a real good one. Candle, I will try. If I can't get it for this show, I'll try to pin it in the comments of this video. People having trouble clicking the link to the membership?
You can go to the community tab and click on the members only thing, and it should like lead you to somewhere where you can join it, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, join up, man. We're getting into reading our book. We did chapter 2 yesterday. When we get further into that book, Brave Nation, I'm gonna do a live stream so we can just have an open discussion about the book if you guys are following along. But anyways, yeah, Joe, man.
Dude, I hope he gets reelected. I want 4 more years. Just to see if he can make it. I
don't think he'll last that long, man.
Dude,
all joking aside, Joe's not doing well. Like,
no.
I you know what it's like? You ever seen them open up a lock on a dam that hadn't been open in like a decade? You know what the locks are, right? It's like the door to let the water flow out.
Yeah.
To lower the level on the other side of the dam. It keeps the dam from overflowing and breaking.
And it's like all rusty and everything, and like
like they'll have several locks, and they won't open them all because that'll just drain the whole, the whole thing, the whole reservoir. But it's like that's what Joe reminds me of. It's like when the way his brain works, it's like really slow at first. It's got to get all the cobwebs out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Here, I'll show you. Hold on.
I see what you're saying.
I have a clip. This is what Joe's brain is when you open up a lock on a dam that hadn't been opened in like a decade.
Got you.
Build back better plan, man.
So like all the sludge and everything, all like you said, all the cobwebs, all the thoughts, it's like got to push through.
It trickles out and then.
And yeah, I got you.
And then Joe's ready to go. That's when they give him his go pills.
Want to hit a crack? What are we talking about? What's his go pills? That's funny.
Go pills, man. Straight meth.
Oh, okay. Viagra, got you.
Yeah. I mean, this presidency was sponsored by Pfizer, so he's got whatever meds he needs.
Yeah, true.
Did you hear the Moderna CEO like cashed out all of his stock and everything, quit his job, and deleted his Twitter.
Okay. Off grid.
Yeah.
Off grid.
He's gone. He's like, I'm out.
Gone.
What's about to happen, man?
I'm cashing now. I want to cash out.
And deleted his Twitter.
I don't hear nothing y'all got to say. I'm gone.
Right?
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I'm out, man.
I made my money. I'm gone.
He's in Fiji right now. Sipping
Yes, he's
Mai Tai,
out the country. Yeah.
right? Don't have a TV. He's off the grid. I don't want to know what's going on.
Hey, you can blame it on me.
God.
Yeah, you're right. What's about to happen there? Like,
right? And we talked about how Johnson & Johnson, like their shots already been like banned. Like no one's allowed to get that shot anymore. Like quietly they did that. Something's about to go down with all this stuff, man. I'm glad I'm a pure blood. That's all I gotta say.
That's all I gotta say.
Man.
That's funny.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, true.
Stocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. I think so. I mean, why else did you? I understand like cashing out if you just want to retire, but why did he delete his Twitter? Like, you know what I mean?
To Fiji.
I'm
just saying, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
he basically went off the grid, like
right. Like,
yeah.
Like he didn't do any interviews or nothing.
No announcements. No, like.
Did they really? I would love to know everything that's in it because it's been leaked that they did use
AIDS, HIV.
Yeah, they used HIV to make some of the ingredients for it, which is weird.
Yeah,
what are they doing?
Yeah, that's a little.
Especially
since we don't have a vaccine for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe that's the plan. Everybody's gonna have AIDS.
That's what I heard.
Try this vaccine this year. It's the new AIDS vaccine. It's the latest thing, man.
If you don't have AIDS, they'll give it to you first.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, guys. Point being, there's some serious stuff going on in the world.
World War III.
Really is.
AIDS.
Yep. Could be on the verge of World War III. All the people who made all the vaccines are disappearing or getting out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Man, you got people speaking about the racism of eating meat.
That's what I was about to say.
We're in there. The Freedom Convoy.
Yeah.
They at the bridge they were going to take some like the big bulldozers, like the D9s and stuff, and help use them to help block. They're still fighting back, man.
I heard they cleared it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, I was getting up to like they were going to use the bulldozers, and overnight apparently the police went and disabled all of them, like clipped all the wires and everything so that they couldn't use them. Like the Royal Mounted Canadian Police, I guess, is that GTP? Is that like the federal law enforcement in Canada?
No, you get it messed up. It's called Gestapo.
Right.
That's what the preacher said. Love that dude, man. Dude, I would start firing.
The Vegan AIDS War 3.
That's great.
I love our chat, man. Y'all brothers and sisters in this community had me rolling. Y'all had no idea. Anyway, guys, so we're about out of time this morning. I did have other clips to show, but I will show them to you guys later on. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you have a great Monday, man. I hope the reload helps you guys on Mondays.
Helps me, man.
It helps me, man. Like I leave here every day after the reload with a pep in my step, man. Ready to go, fully reloaded, full of caffeine, full of mirth, full of vitriol, full of just the gumption to go out. And if someone says something stupid, to come back with them. It was like, do you really believe that though?
Yeah, come on now.
Just start a conversation with somebody. You ain't got to say, man, you're a freaking idiot, moron.
You're not going to punch him in the face.
I can't believe you voted for Biden, you idiot.
You don't have to call him a racist and
gas
misogynist.
prices, man, you did that. Just start a conversation. I laugh at people, man. People know we're screwed. That people know who voted for Biden know they screwed us over. 81 million votes, guys. 81 million. At least half of those people were actually people voting.
At least half. Yeah.
Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, man. Y'all be blessed. Get out there. Let's fight the culture. Let's change the culture. Let's always be prepared, man. Those nukes could be falling today.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Tell somebody you love them, man.
Yeah.
I love you, dude.
Oh, I love you too, man.
I appreciate it, pal.
Chat, I love y'all.
Love y'all, brothers and sisters. See y'all tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here. Peace.
Peace.
The end.
Dun, dun, dun.